Hi, my name is Jenny from So Confident, and I am going to show you how to thread your Elna Explorer 340 today. So these machines are super user friendly. They've got arrows, diagrams, numbers absolutely all over them, so they're a great machine for beginners, and you're not going to outgrow them either. They've got plenty of stitches and they've got a really strong motor on them, so they're a great all-round machine. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to wind our bobbin. So you want to take your big thread and pop it onto the spindle on the top of the machine here. And then this little disc goes on after. That keeps your thread on there, stops the machine pulling it off. It doesn't matter what direction your thread's coming off the bobbin. It doesn't. On older machines I think it does, but on your new machines it doesn't matter. We're then going to take our thread and wrap it round. There's a wee metal bit here called your kind of tension regulator. And we're going to wrap our thread around that. It looks like a screw, and there's also a diagram here that tells you what to do, which is very handy. So your thread around that wee bit, and then just give both ends of your thread a wee pull so that your thread is really underneath. There's two discs there, and you want your thread to be sitting underneath them. That's what creates the tension when we wind our thread onto our bobbin. If you have it going really loose round there, what you end up with is kind of baggy threads on your bobbin, and your machine won't sew, so that can be a problem that people have with their machine. They think there's something wrong with it, but it's just that the tension's wrong on the bobbin. So you want to take the end of the thread and thread it through one of the tiny holes on the side of your bobbin. Like that. And then this bobbin goes onto this metal spindle on the end here. Just push that on, and you want your thread to be coming out the top. We're going to keep a wee hold of this thread, so it has to be available to us at the top. If you do it at the bottom, it's not going to be any use to you, so keep it at the top. To then put it into bobbin winding mode, you want to move this entire spindle towards the cable end of the machine, where your wee wheel is as well. And now it knows you want to wind your bobbin. The other thing that will happen, if you pop your foot in the pedal at this point, your needle will be going crazy, and you want your needle to be disabled when you're not paying attention to it. So to disable your needle, you go to the wheel at the end of the machine here and pull it out and make a clicking noise like that. Now your needle's disabled. It's just a much safer way to wind your bobbin. You then want to keep a nice tight hold of this thread coming at the top of your bobbin. I even wrap it around my finger because you do not want this to get wound in, because then it's just going to make a right mess. Keep it a nice wee tight hold. You can then pop your foot in the pedal. Start to wind your bobbin for you. Once you've got a wee drop on there, you can cut this off. This is just to give you purchase initially. And then you can keep going. This will stop itself. So if this was a colour that I was going to use a lot of, such as white or black or kind of cream or navy even, I usually just fill my bobbin right up, and eventually what happens is the thread fills up this wee bobbin and it hits against this plastic bit, which pops it out of bobbin winding mode and stops the machine from winding any more on there, so you can't overfill them. It's quite a nice wee design feature, that. So I'm only going to put a little bit on because I'm not planning on using very much red. To get the bobbin off, you have to push it across out of bobbin winding mode back into sewing mode, and then that will let you pull your bobbin off the top there. And you can cut your threads anywhere. Now, we have two threads. We've got the one wee thread that we have wrapped around our finger, and you've got the thread that's coming actually off the bobbin itself. This, if you don't cut this off, this is going to get caught and this is going to jam your machine up. So that is a problem that some people have. They think their machine's not working, and it's actually that your machine is catching this thread because it doesn't know why it's there. And the machine is designed to catch any threads that are underneath there, so you need to keep this nice and short. So cut it as short as you can, close to the bobbin as you can. There you go. Then you want to come down to the bottom of the machine here. We're going to take this wee clear panel off. To the right hand side of the clear panel is a black groovy bit. If you pull it to the right, your panel pops off. This has a nice white diagram on there, and it's telling us what direction our thread should be coming off the bobbin before we drop it into the machine. So coming off in this direction, that's how we want to drop it off. Drop it in like that, and then it's hooking round a wee metal bit there and then just going right out to the back. So hook round a wee metal bit, right out to the back. And then you can pop your case back on. Back up to the top of the machine. We no longer need to keep our thread in this wee metal bit because that's just for winding your bobbin. You pull it out of there and we're going to follow the arrows and the numbers on the machine. So number 1 is just this wee bit here. Down to number 2. 2 is telling us to go back up to the top again. Back up to the top, and then we've got an arrow here that's got a 3 on it that's telling us to hook round something. If you can't see anything popping out the top of the machine, we have to go to this wheel again, wind it towards us until a hook pops out. Now this hook is called your take-up lever, and it's one of the most common problems that people have with their machine. If you miss this out, or sometimes what happens is the thread jumps out of this take-up lever, the whole machine jams up. It will sound like there's something wrong with it. So if you're ever having any problems with the machine jamming, your absolute first thing to check is that it hasn't jumped out of your take-up lever. We're just going to pop this in. Make sure you go the right way as well. There's an arrow that's telling you to go from that way around to that way, so everything has to go in a nice, logical way. Don't want to be doubling back on yourself anywhere. Then we're going back down the machine to number 4. Number 4 is actually a hook just at the top of the needle here, and then we're going to thread your needle through the eye of the needle from you to the back of the machine. There is a needle threader on this, but I will show you how to use that in a different video. So then, once you've threaded your needle, holding your thread over to the left hand side, we're now going to catch our thread. So there's a little thread that's sticking out of the clear panel from the bobbin. We want to catch that and pull it up. So keeping a wee hold of your thread to this side, using the wheel at the end here, wind this towards you until the needle goes down and then right back up once. Once your needle's at the highest point, give your thread a wee pull. You should see a loop, if you can see that. Grab the loop and pull it until it is no longer a loop, you want it to be a thread. Then you've got 2 threads here, and you want to put both of these threads through the wee prongs in the presser foot here and out to the back. Then we should be ready to sew. You want to place your fabric underneath the presser foot and over the little jaggy feed dogs under there. Put your presser foot down, the lever is just underneath the arm of the machine here. And I always start with my needle and my fabric as well, so I'm just going to wind that towards me until the needle goes in. And then finally I'm going to push my wheel in at the end here, because we disabled the needle earlier on, so I want to enable the needle again. And then I'm going to pop my foot in the pedal. And that's us threaded.